She didn't love him, not even a little. But the money? The money was too good to say no. What started as a dream wedding ended with police sirens, betrayal, and something even worse, regret that could never be reversed.
How it all started. Her name was Anita, a beautiful 24-year-old girl with skin like rich chocolate, a figure that turned heads, and eyes full of silent dreams. She grew up in the streets of Ajagunal, Lagos, where survival was the first lesson every child learned. Life was hard. Too hard. Her father was gone. Her mother sold akara to feed 5 children. School. That one ended after SS2. Hunger and hardship taught Anita one thing: love doesn't pay bills. So, when Chief Benson, a 56-year-old millionaire with a potbelly and a mansion in Lekki, said, "Marry me and forget this you're suffering," she didn't hesitate. Anita didn't love him. In fact, the thought of kissing him made her stomach turn. But the wedding was grand. The photos went viral. She became an influencer overnight. Girls envied her. Men admired her. Her mother cried happy tears. But inside Anita, there was nothing. Just emptiness and fear. Chief Benson had one rule. You belong to me. Your body, your voice, your life, mine. Soon, her phone was taken away. She couldn't visit friends. She couldn't go out without permission. Even her mother stopped calling. Her soul. Slowly dying. Her beauty. Fading behind fake smiles and forced designer gowns. One night, she overheard Chief talking to someone on the phone. If she ever opens her mouth, she disappears. I didn't bury those secrets for them to be dug up now. That night, she knew. She wasn't just trapped in a marriage. She was trapped in something far darker. She tried to escape. Twice. Each time, his boys caught her. Each time, she ended up bruised, silent, and broken. Then came that final night. The night she found a file hidden in Chief's drawer, photos, papers, names of girls who went missing. Anita was next on the list. She ran. Barefoot. Bleeding. She found a police officer. Told everything. At first, they didn't believe her, until she gave them the file. But the price she paid? Her trust. Her peace. Her soul. Today, Anita speaks to young girls across Nigeria, telling them, I wanted money. I got it. But I lost everything else. Please, let love lead. Let wisdom guide. Don't marry a man because of his bank account. Marry because your soul is safe with him. She married for money. But what she lost was far more expensive. Let no one pay that price again. Lessons from the story. Money can buy luxury, but not freedom. Never trade your peace of mind for material things. A beautiful marriage starts with respect, love, and safety, not bank alerts. Ask questions. Look beyond the surface. Value your life more than lifestyle. She opened her eyes and screamed.
What?
The face in the mirror wasn't hers. It was old, wrinkled, and terrifying. She ran to her parents, "It's me, Jenny." But they stared coldly and said, "Our daughter is beautiful. You're not her. Get out of our house." What just happened to Jenny? How did a rich, beautiful girl become so ugly her own parents kicked her out? Keep watching, because this story will shock you. Jenny was rich. Not just rich, but super rich. Her father was one of the biggest billionaires in the country. Jenny had everything she wanted: cars, money, designer bags, clothes, and even her own private chef. But there was one big problem: Jenny had a very bad attitude. She talked to people like they were trash. The housemaids feared her. The drivers avoided her. Even her teachers at school didn't want to have anything to do with her. Jenny insulted anyone who didn't look or dress like her. She laughed at poor people and treated everyone like they were beneath her. One morning, Jenny fired the cleaner because she forgot to iron her pink designer dress. "Get out of my house, you useless thing!" she screamed, throwing a shoe at her. Her parents tried to warn her many times, but Jenny wouldn't listen. "I'm beautiful. I'm rich. I can do whatever I want," she would say, rolling her eyes. After the last cleaner was fired, Jenny's mother brought in a new one. This one was very old. Her back was bent, her clothes were worn out, and her skin was wrinkled like old paper. Her name was Mama Dora. Jenny hated her immediately. "Why did you bring this old witch into our house?" Jenny asked angrily. "She needs help," her mother replied softly. "She's just trying to survive." "I don't care," Jenny yelled. "She's ugly and she smells weird. Send her away." But Mama Dora stayed. Every day, Jenny made life hard for her. She would throw water on the floor and tell her to clean it up fast. She would call her names like Ugly Goat and Walking Mummy. Mama Dora never said much. She just smiled sadly and cleaned in silence. One evening, Jenny was angrier than usual. Mama Dora had mistakenly broken one of her expensive perfume bottles. Jenny snapped. "You dirty old witch. Are you blind?" Jenny screamed, then pushed Mama Dora to the floor. The old woman sat there for a moment. She looked up at Jenny with tired eyes and said softly, "I wish you could be in my shoes. Maybe then, you'll understand." Jenny laughed loudly. "In your shoes? I'll rather die than to be in your smelly shoe," Jenny said. But something strange happened that night. While Jenny slept in her soft, queen-sized bed, something changed. The wind blew strongly. The curtains moved. A strange light filled her room. The next morning, Jenny stretched and yawned. She felt different. Her bed didn't feel the same. She looked around. It wasn't her room. She jumped out of bed and rushed to the mirror. What she saw made her scream.
Oh my God.
Her face was wrinkled. Her nose was large and bent. Her skin had black patches. Her hands were rough and old. No. 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 This can't be me. She cried. She searched for her phone. It was gone. Her closet was filled with old, smelly clothes. Her makeup kits. Nowhere to be found. Jenny ran downstairs but no one recognized her. "Who are you?" her mother asked. "It's me, Jenny," she cried. "You are not my daughter. Leave this house now." Jenny was dragged out of the mansion. Jenny walked for hours. People looked at her with disgust. Some covered their noses. Others laughed at her. "Go away, mad woman," someone shouted. She sat on the roadside. Her stomach rumbled. She hadn't eaten since morning. A little boy threw a stone at her. Jenny cried. For the first time, she felt pain, shame, and hunger. She missed her bed. She missed her clothes. But most of all, she missed being seen as a human being. She begged for food. Some gave her, others insulted her. At night, she slept under a bridge. Rats ran around her feet. "Is this how people live?" she whispered. The nights were freezing. Jenny had no blanket. She covered herself with newspaper and old nylon bags she found on the ground. Her stomach kept crying for food. She drank water from a public tap just to stay full. She remembered how she once threw away food just because it was not hot enough. Now, she would give anything for a piece of dry bread. She slept on the ground again, thinking, was Mama Dora really a witch? Or did something just happen to teach me a lesson? A kind woman selling roasted corn saw Jenny and gave her a piece. "You look hungry. Here, eat this," she said kindly. Jenny collected it with tears. "Thank you," she whispered. "You're welcome," the woman smiled. It was the first kind word Jenny had heard in days. It touched her heart. She helped the woman pack up her tray and even swept the corner for her. "You can come back tomorrow," the woman said. Jenny nodded, feeling something soft growing inside her, gratitude. Meanwhile, back in the mansion, Jenny's mother asked the maid about her and no one seems to know her whereabout. "Oh, I remember she told me she will be going to spend the weekend at her friend's house," her mother said. Jenny started sweeping the street and helping people in exchange for food. She cleaned gutters, carried loads, and served drinks at a nearby bar. People still stared, but some began to treat her better. She was no longer proud. She thanked anyone who helped her. She apologized when she made mistakes. She even gave part of her small food to a little boy she met begging. "Take this," she told him. "You need it more than me." One day, she saw her reflection again. Still ugly. Still dirty. But for the first time, she didn't cry. She looked deeper. "I may not look the same, but I'm not that same wicked girl," she said to herself. She began to smile more. Not because her looks changed, but because her heart did. Jenny found an old sick woman on the roadside. She gave her some of her food and stayed by her side. When the woman coughed badly, Jenny cleaned her face with her scarf. She used her little money to buy her medicine. "You're a good girl," the woman whispered. Jenny's eyes filled with tears. She had never heard those words from a stranger before. Jenny continues helping others, learning humility, making small but real friends among the poor, gaining wisdom, praying for forgiveness, and hoping for a new chance. One night, she knelt beside a firewood heap and looked up to the sky. "God, I know I've been bad. I treated people like nothing. But I've changed. Please, just give me one more chance. I'll never go back to who I was." She cried and cried until she fell asleep. She woke up in a soft bed. She jumped up. The room was clean. The curtains were golden. Her hands were smooth again. She ran to the mirror. It was her. Her real face. Her smooth skin. Her long hair. Jenny screamed with joy. "Thank you, God," she shouted.
Oh my God.
Everyone in the house was shocked. Jenny hugged all the housemaids. "I'm sorry for everything," she said. She brought new clothes for them, gave them gifts, and even cooked with the kitchen staff. Mama Dora returned one day. Jenny knelt down and hugged her. "I was wrong. Please forgive me." Mama Dora smiled. "Now, you understand." Jenny organized a big party, not for herself, but for all the staff. There was food, music, and dancing. She served everyone by herself. Her parents watched in shock and happiness. "She has truly changed," her father whispered. Everyone laughed and clapped. Jenny started a charity to help poor people. She used her money to feed the homeless, support street kids, and aged people. She visited Mama Dora every weekend to clean her house. "I'm not the same Jenny," she said. "Sometimes, you must lose everything to learn what really matters." This story teaches us that beauty is not who you are on the outside. It's how you treat people. No matter how rich or powerful you are, never look down on others. You don't need to lose everything before you learn to be kind. Words can hurt. Use yours to lift others, not to destroy them. What you do to others can come back to you, good or bad. Respect is earned by how you treat people, not by how much money you have. Everyone deserves love and kindness, no matter how they look. Jenny thought money and beauty gave her power over others. But life taught her the hard way that true power is in love, kindness, and humility. She got a second chance, but not everyone does. So today, choose to be kind. Because one day, it could be you in someone else's shoes. Thank you for watching. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more inspiring stories like this. And always remember, how you treat people says more about you than your clothes, car, or money ever will.